It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook.
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's what everyone's tweeting about.
Twitter stalking, Facebook groupie.
It's time for Big Tigger's trending topics.
Yeah, that's trending topics.
Find out what's trending now with Big Tigger.
Oh, he did not dump me for that.
On V103.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Big Tig, Big Things with the trending topics being brought to you by H.H. Gregg. Cure fear of better options with H.H. Gregg's huge selection and price match guarantee. HHGregg.com. So, an update on the Bobbie Kristina, Bobby Brown situation. This is just interesting. Bobby Brown is spilling the tea in his new book. Bad boy of R&B claims a whole lot of things. For example, he writes in detail about his bad boy behavior, his many sexual affairs with Janet Jackson and Madonna, among his alleged partners, about his drug problems, which he says are now behind him, and his encounters with the law. He also pushes back against allegations he was a corrupting influence on Houston. He writes that she was using cocaine before he was and continued to use drugs after he had cleaned up. Really? You wrote this in a book? He contends that she did her, quote, share of cheating with, quote, quite a few of the producers and artists she worked with, and names ex-lover, the late, great Tupac Shakur. Wow. Wait. So you just gonna tell a story about two people who passed away and nobody could defend themselves? Every little step. That's the name of the book. Brown also contends that Houston smoked weed with Bobbie Kristina, and again refutes to claim that he was responsible for the singer's issues with drugs. I might just have to read the book just to see what else is in there. Fast forward on to the aforementioned Bobbie Kristina. The estate administrator wants Pat and Cissy Houston out as trustees, but Delia Hargrove is suing Houston family over breach of trust. She begged the judge to fire Bobbie Kristina's grandmother and aunt as guardians of a trust fund because they refused to settle their estate's $86,000 in debt. Fulton County Superior Court last month is where she went. Asked for Pat and Cissy Houston to be removed from their positions because they won't pay. There's bills to be paid and they won't pay. Now the family says they just want to look at the bills first before they get paid. Can we make sure that they the right bills before we just doling out money? She sued them earlier for breach of trust after she claimed this is crazy. A judge has yet to rule on the situation. This is man. Keep the entire family in your prayers, please. The entire Houston Brown family. Just keep them all in your prayers. That's going to do it for the trending topics. Miss any part, head on over to v-103.com. We can not only listen to it in its entirety, you can see my man face. And you can also watch us say goodbye to the greatest. Muhammad Ali is streaming live on v-103.com.